We've all come across this headline before, haven't we? Earning money has never been simpler. You can even make it while you sleep. Make money from home in just 3 simple steps. Of course, the most popular one is making money online doing whatever. These days, that whatever often means talking to an AI chatbot. That's right, platforms like ChatGPT are now even giving financial advice. You could ask it for stock tips or guidance on how to invest your money, or even what cryptocurrencies to buy. But can you really do this? Can these apps be trusted? Should you trust them? Well, if you're looking for reasons not to, look no further. Welcome back, everyone. It's me, and this is why you shouldn't trust chatbots to give you financial advice. I was talking to my son about artificial intelligence the other day. This kid, he's 9 years old, but he already knows his way around the internet better than most adults I know. He was telling me about this one website where people were asking ChatGPT which stocks to buy. The bot gave its answer based on data it was trained on. Then they asked it which cryptocurrency to buy, and the bot gave an answer again based on data it was trained on. My son looked at me and said, "Dad, why don't people just ask it to give them the name of a random coin from the list?" I thought about it and said, well, because then it would just be gambling. He looked at me puzzled, and I explained, "See? When you gamble, you're betting on something that's random. And in investing, you want to make sure that there is some logic behind your decision-making process. You want to have a reason for buying a particular stock or cryptocurrency. But in this case, the only reason people were asking the chatbot for advice is because it had given them good stock tips in the past. And let's face it, it's got to have been those good tips, right? Otherwise, people wouldn't keep asking it for more." So here's what happened next. My son, who, by the way, has never gambled in his life, decided to test out his theory. He went to the website and asked the chatbot for the names of some random coins. He noted down the names of the coins it suggested and then went to Google to see how they had performed in the past. And guess what he found? Most of them had gone up in price since ChatGPT had last been updated. But it wasn't just that they had gone up in price. They had done so by huge margins. One coin was up 200%, another 300%. And the best part was that all of this had happened within the last 24 hours. So he told me, "Dad, I think this thing is really good at picking winners." And I had to break it to him gently that what he had just done was called backtesting. And you know what they say about backtesting, right? Anyone can do it. Okay, so maybe we should take these bots with a grain of salt, right? Look, I get it. We're all suckers for easy money. We all want to find that magical formula that will make us rich beyond our wildest dreams. And if these bots claim to have it, well, it's hard to resist the temptation. But come on, guys, let's use some common sense here. These bots are not financial advisors. They're not investment experts. They're just glorified chat boxes that can spit out answers based on patterns in the data they were fed. And let's be real, the data they were fed is not exactly top secret, right? It's publicly available information that anyone can access. So these bots aren't exactly breaking any new ground here. And let's talk about the whole trained on vast amounts of data thing. Yeah, okay, so what? Just because a machine has read every financial report and news article ever published doesn't mean it's suddenly an expert on finance. It's like saying that because your dog reads a lot, it must be a great lawyer. I mean, come on. And don't even get me started on the whole powered by artificial intelligence hype. AI is not going to make you rich, okay? It's not some magic bullet that's going to solve all your financial problems. At best, it's a tool. A tool that can help you automate some tasks and maybe make you a little bit more efficient. But it's not going to replace the need for human intelligence, judgment, and experience. If you're looking for financial advice, talk to a human being, someone who understands the complexities of the market and can give you personalized guidance based on your individual circumstances. Don't fall for the hype. Don't trust these bots with your hard-earned money. I know it's tempting, but trust me, it's not worth it. Look, I get it. We all want to make money easily. Who wouldn't, right? But the problem with taking shortcuts is that you're always going to be at the mercy of the person. It's our algorithm that's giving you the advice. And let's be real, there are a lot of people out there who are not looking out for your best interest. They're only looking out for their own. So don't take chances with your financial future. Do your research, take your time, and make smart decisions. Now, I'm not saying that AI has no place in finance. Of course it does. There are plenty of ways that AI can be helpful, but it's important to know where to draw the line. AI can help you with things like automating your portfolio rebalancing, or providing you with real-time alerts on market movements. But it should never be your primary source of financial advice. Let me tell you a story about a friend of mine. He's a successful entrepreneur and investor, and he once told me that he never invests in anything that he doesn't understand. I think that's a great philosophy to live by. If you don't understand a particular stock or cryptocurrency, don't invest in it. If you don't understand the risks involved, don't take those risks. Simple as that. You know what else is simple? Asking questions. If you're not sure about something, ask a professional. It's better to be safe than sorry. Trust me. When it comes to your finances, you can't afford to take risks. You work too hard for your money to just throw it away. So don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't be afraid to seek professional help. And most importantly, don't be afraid to use your common sense. Look, the world is full of scammers and financial gurus who are just out for your money. But you don't have to fall for their tricks. You're smarter than that. You just need to trust yourself. Trust your gut instinct. If something doesn't feel right, then it probably isn't. And if someone is promising you the world, but it sounds too good to be true, well, you know what they say. So what's the lesson? Don't rely on these bots with your finances. Don't believe anyone who claims making quick profits is easy. Above all, rely on yourself. Think critically and make wise choices. The bottom line is this: your financial future is in your hands. Don't let anyone else control it. Remember, never entrust your money to these bots. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.